Good afternoon. More than 45 firefighters have been tackling a large fire at a flat in Gunwharf Quays in Portsmouth. Crews were called to a fourth-floor apartment just before 1 o'clock this afternoon. There are no reports of any injuries and the fire is now out. The shopping centre was closed and roads around the area were shut. People living in nearby buildings have been advised to keep windows and doors shut.
The teams in Portsmouth turned up early and found a very severe fire on the fourth floor, which subsequently led to a window failure, which the wind drove the fire through this level and made the firefighting operation early very, very hazardous for firefighters. They've done a great job in fighting that fire and to get it out very quickly.
For the latest on that fire and all of today's other stories, just go to our website itv.com/Meridian. 3 men have appeared in court after a large cannabis factory was found in a former nuclear bunker near Salisbury. Several thousand cannabis plants with a street value of £1 million were discovered on former MOD land at Chilmark. The men have been remanded in custody. A man who tried to sexually assault 2 women in Reading has been jailed for 5.5 years. Beate Justine Kamara, who's 26, targeted the women as they walked through an underpass in Granville Road in August last year. Both women managed to get away, but Dean Kamara was caught by members of the public. The I-360 in Brighton's been closed for the weekend after a breakdown caused passengers to become stuck for more than an hour. British Airways says the failure was caused by a damaged cable. People with pre-booked tickets can use them for another 3 months. A car carrier which caught fire with 21 crew on board has safely docked back in Southampton. The ship, named Honor, was en route to Baltimore in the US but turned back when the blaze broke out yesterday morning. Coast Guard and fire officers were airlifted on board to assess the damage. Now, craft beers are enjoying remarkable success, not least here in the south. The success of many of the brands is down to the use of distinctive American hops. But the cost of importing those hops has soared, putting the craft ale revolution at risk, as John Ryle reports.
The Dark Star Brewery began in the basement of a Brighton pub, but is now one of the biggest in the southeast, producing 5 million pints a year here at Partridge Green near Horsham. The brewery did not see Brexit as a threat. They don't import from or export to the EU. But they do import their key ingredient, their signature hop, from the US. And the tumbling value of the pound since the Brexit vote has left them over a barrel.
The fact is that the costs of our products, particularly hops, has gone up. On average, that looks like about 9%. But on some hops, Cascade is our main hop. It's a hop we buy from America. That's looking about 60% up.
What do you do though about that cost? Do you absorb it? Do you pass it on?
This isn't about pubs and brewers and consumers. It's about the 3 parties together going, right, let's keep great British beer coming out, but we're going to have to understand this is how the market looks and find the right way forward. And it's a bit of give and take.
The weak pound means many craft ale drinkers may soon face a bitter choice. Pay more than £5 a pint or switch to cheaper mass market brands. John Ryle, ITV News, Partridge Green.
And dozens of people have joined a march in Winchester as part of the city's Gay Pride event. The annual gathering celebrates the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender community. Tonight, a party will be held at the Guildhall.
It's just a load of fun and a laugh, but it's doing good as well. It's not just going to a party, it's actually doing good. And you meet a lot of people that are just like you, so it's great. It's a great atmosphere to be in.
I think it's getting better, but there still are issues, and I think it's kind of highlighting, for people to not treat people as anything other than an equal.
Just everyone coming together, everyone sharing and celebrating their differences. That it doesn't matter your background, who you are, where you come from, that we're all together on this planet as one and that we're celebrating LGBT History Month as one community.
Let's take a look at the weather now. Here's Luke.
From puddles to paddling, driving through Europe. Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Hello again. It's certainly been a very cloudy day for all of us. Fairly breezy too, with some rain on the way tonight and later tomorrow, and it's remaining unsettled Into next week with some showery conditions on the way and some frosty nights on Monday and Tuesday. So this band of rain will become more patchy as it makes its way eastwards tonight. Dry for a time behind that tonight and much of tomorrow, but then we'll see this heavy band of rain arrive from the west later tomorrow with some showery conditions behind that to follow on Monday and Tuesday. So here's that rain arriving from the west and spreading eastwards through tonight. It will become more drizzly, more patchy, then dry up through the early hours. It will be another mild night under that cloud cover. We've got lows down to 7 or 8 degrees. So a mostly dry but dull and cloudy start to Sunday. It will stay dry for most daylight hours. It's around 4-5 o'clock we'll see showers increasing ahead of this band of heavier rain which will arrive in the west and make its way eastwards. The gusts will increase as well ahead of that band of rain. Gusty winds 35 miles an hour along the coast. Mild though, highs of 11 degrees.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
That's it from all of us here on the Weekend Team. We will be back tomorrow afternoon, so just join us in the afternoon at 5:30. But from all of us here, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic evening. Goodbye.